What's up, Tubers? It's James here, and welcome back to my daily October series, horror recommendations for the easily scared. Now, we're going on time travel with this one, and a lot of face palming moments too. It's just like, but yes, we're going with the 2011 movie, The Caller, directed by Matthew Parkhill, written by Sergio Casci. He's done a few. Cool. Starring Rachel Lefevre. You may know her from the Twilight series as Veronica or Victoria. Stephen Moyer. You may know him from the True Blood series, the proper vampire series. Ed Quinn, Louis Guzman, Brian Testa, and Lorna Raver. Now, you may know Lorna from Drag Me to Hell, which is a cult classic in itself, and one of my rules in horror movies is you don't fuck with gypsies. Thinner, Angel, Drag Me to Hell. It was like, whatever they want, just give it to them. But this movie, synopsis. A troubled divorcee, Rachel Lefevre, becomes the object of a terrifying revenge when she tries to put an end to a series of mysterious phone calls. The shit thing is, she's trying to get a life together. She's trying to get a divorce from her arsehole ex, Stephen, who's played by Ed Quinn. And she's trying to get take a class or two to renew her life, you know? She's moving to a new apartment. She's taking classes to learn new skills, to get a job or something, whatever. And she's flirting with the teacher, John, Stephen Moyer. But it's so awkward watching Stephen, flirt. It's like, dude, I know you from True Blood. I've seen you naked. And it's just like, don't. And his Bolton accent is still coming through. It's like, ugh. But yeah, and her ex is a real fucking asshole. I apologize to the ladies who have had exes like that, because it's like, he wants to break her down. He won't sign the divorce papers. He wants the dog, even though it's hers technically, and he keeps coming over to try and manipulate her. It's just like, fuck off, dude. And so, in her new apartment, she gets these phone calls from a random caller. It's just like, oh, is Bill or is someone there? I was like, no, you got the wrong number. And she gets into an argument with this old lady. It's like, no one lives here by that name, blah, 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 blah. You're like, okay. But then she goes into too much detail. It's like, why would you do that? Personally in the line needs to know, wrong number, don't call again, not that person, find the new number. But she goes into, the Rose, the lady caller, goes into detail of how she's lonely, how she wants to meet her friend or whatever, and then she gets into it with Rachel's character, and they become friends. It's like, okay, fair enough. And so she calls nearly every day, and it's just like, what the fuck? Why would you? Unfortunately, this was a straight-to-DVD movie, which is annoying, because it had a reasonably good cast to be a full-on CinemaScope one, to be on the silver screen. I think it's rated R for everyone, but I'm not really sure. It's one of those intense movies where you watch and you enjoy. It's got some great scare moments as well. And being that you know the elderly woman from Drag Me to Hell. It's just like, oh shit. But yes, unfortunately, there's no. I can't really. Oh, I probably could, but no. No teaser moments I could play on the for this video for you guys for you to listen to. I would play the trailer, but it kind of gives a lot away. I'll just say, watch the movie, hire it out, download it, whatever, buy it. Like I said, it was a straight to DVD one, which is a shame. This is one of Rachel's, I'll say Ed's and Steven's best work. Well, not best work, reasonably good work. Like, Rachel plays a great scared woman, and Ben just trying to get a life together and all that stuff. And just talking on the phone to this woman, which, like I said, it's a time travel movie, and turns out she's calling from 1975 or 19 something, 70 whatever, and you're like, what? And and yeah, she gets a bit too clingy, a stage 5 clinger. And it turns technically into a cat and mouse game of like, oh, did you see me today in your today? She's like, oh yeah, and then she finds out certain mysteries about Rose and how she killed herself. It's like, oh, but being that she's manipulated time technically by becoming friends with her, she doesn't kill herself. It's like, oh shit. So how do you kill someone in the past, in the future, and all that? It hurts your head to think about it a bit too much. But yeah, if you guys have seen this movie, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. If you've liked it, if you hated it, if you think it should have been at the cinema, because some deserve to, and I can understand why some don't get the cinematic treatment. If you... And what would you do in the situation if you got a phone call from the past from a random person saying, oh, I'm not from 1970, whatever, like, or whatever. Would you tell them your detailed life? Would you? Because she goes into that and you're like, what? Woman, why would you? But yeah. And yeah. And if you were to call someone, or if you were to receive that phone call, how would you handle it? Would you be like, ha, fuck off, or would you be like, oh, okay, this is probably for realties? But yeah, Ed Quinn, he's from, what's he from? Sorry guys. Eureka. He plays an excellent scientist in Eureka, and just in this movie, he plays a real good asshole too. Yeah. So, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Like I said, this is a time travel, technically horror style movie. It doesn't need to be remade. It's pretty intense, pretty good. Show it to your scared friend. Hopefully they'll get a good kick out of it too, because it does make you jump in a few scenes. You get real intense to it. Like, I was like, woman, why would you tell her that? It's just like, fuck's sake. But yeah, you know, it's just like on the phone calls and all that stuff. But yeah, and remember, let's build the trust before scaring them shitless.